Let us pray. Dear kind and heavenly Father, I want to give you thanks for this opportunity to come and present to your people. Pray that the lessons will be go in a clear way and that you will take away all sign of nervousness and be with us and the technology. In your name I pray. Amen.
Attilla, what are you doing?
Athalia, I'm just here doing my assignment on trace minerals.
Trace minerals? Oh, I had the same assignment too. Can we work together?
Sure, why not? Wow, that was so easy.
And so fun.
Right. And now that we have put the information together, we need to present it to the class.
Yeah.
Today we will be presenting on functions, deficiencies, and food sources of trace minerals. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight in fatness. Isaiah 55, verse 2.
Primary objective. By the end of this presentation, students should be able to define trace minerals,
Name the 9 types of trace minerals,
list at least one function of each trace mineral,
state the deficiencies of each trace mineral,
give at least one food source of the trace minerals. What are trace minerals? Trace minerals are also called microminerals
and are essential minerals that the human body must get from foods. But unlike macrominerals, we only need a very small amount.
Trace minerals are very crucial and important for our health and development.
Types of trace minerals. Now, as I said earlier, there are 9 types of trace minerals, and these are chromium, copper, fluorine, iodine, iron, manganese, molybdenum, selenium, and zinc.
Chromium. Functions of chromium. Chromium helps the blood sugar regulation and brain function.
Now, if you're deficient in chromium, you can suffer from diabetes, certain heart disease, and have a high cholesterol. Now, some food sources of chromium: 1 cup of broccoli has 2.2 micrograms, and mashed potatoes has 2.7 micrograms, and the grape juice. Remember, any kind of juice, we should only drink 4 ounces, and it has 7.8 micrograms of chromium. Our second trace mineral is copper. Now, copper helps and prevent heart disease like arteriosclerosis. Arteriosclerosis is just a scientific name for the blocking of the arteries of the heart. And it can also treat and prevent dementia and Alzheimer's. Now, do you remember from our last presentation what we said dementia was?
Dementia means memory loss, not hear loss.
Good, memory loss. Now, if you're deficient in copper, you can suffer from anemia, connective tissue disorders, and osteoporosis, which is a bone disorder.
Food sources. A medium potato has 675 micrograms. Sunflower seeds, quarter cup of sunflower seeds will be 615 micrograms. Tofu, half cup, will give you 476 micrograms.
Good. Now, our third trace mineral is fluorine or fluorine. And fluorine helps to treat and prevent osteoporosis. And as I said earlier, osteoporosis is a bone deficiency and it can increase the bone density. Now, if you're deficient in fluorine, you can have brittle and weak, sorry, that should be double EAK, weak bones. That means that is easily fractured. And you can have dental caries, which is another word for tooth decay.
Food sources of fluorine. Water. Remember to drink up that water. And here's some little facts about water. Have you ever thought of how many water does females and males have in their bodies?
No.
Well, I will tell you. Well, females have 85% of water in their body, and males have 95% of water in their body.
Really? I did not know that.
Well, now you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Iodine. Functions: help thyroid gland produce thyroid hormone.
Now, if you're deficient in iodine, you can have swelling of the thyroid gland, which we known as goiter. And you can have muscle weakness, excessive tiredness, or excessive weight loss. Some food sources of iodine is seaweed, which has 12 micrograms. Prunes or 5 dried prunes has 13 micrograms. And the lima beans, 1 cup of lima beans has 16 micrograms. Iron. Iron helps the production of red blood cells and it assists in the transportation of oxygen to body tissues. If you're deficient in iron, you can suffer from insomnia, which is a sleeping disorder, rapid or irregular heartbeat, or delayed growth in children.
Food sources of iron. Leafy greens, example, broccoli, peas, beans, dried fruit, such as raisins and apricots.
And remember, you should eat foods containing vitamin C to enhance the iron absorption.
Manganese.
Manganese helps the body to form connective tissues. It helps in the regulation of blood sugar and it metabolizes carbohydrates and fats. If you're deficient in manganese, you can suffer from osteoporosis, epilepsy, kidney disease, and autism.
Food sources of manganese. Legumes, lima beans, nuts, whole grain, and don't forget the pineapple. Well, pineapple for me, I'm scared of eating a pineapple because I don't like what they give you, a sour taste.
Our next food trace mineral is molybdenum. Molybdenum is produced in the small intestine of the body and it helps in the function of four enzymes. These enzymes are sulfite oxidase, xanthine oxidase, aldehyde oxidase, and mitochondrial oxidase. Deficiencies. Molybdenum toxicity is rare, but because of its rareness, there's not a lot of clinical assessment going on about it.
Food sources of molybdenum. A medium banana gives you 15 micrograms, and a half cup lima beans will give you 104 micrograms, and a baked potato will give you 16 micrograms.
Selenium. Selenium plays a vital role in reproduction, and it assists the body in fighting infections, and it also helps in the DNA reproduction. If you're deficient in selenium, you can suffer from cancer, thyroid disease, and certain cardiovascular diseases, which is like the heart.
Food sources of psyllium. Brazil nut, 1 ounce will give you 544 micrograms. 1 ounce is 6 to 8 nuts. Whole wheat bread, 2 slices will give you 16 micrograms. Brown rice, 1 cup will give you 19 micrograms.
And our final trace mineral is zinc. Zinc helps in the metabolizing of nutrients, maintains immune system, grow and repair body tissues, and reduce high cholesterol.
Some deficiencies of zinc is unexpected weight loss, lack of alertness, decreased sense of smell and taste.
Some food sources of zinc is legumes such as your chickpeas and lentils. 3 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds has 30 grams of zinc, and nuts such as your cashew and almond has 28 grams of zinc.
Summary.
Trace minerals are also called microminerals and are needed in small amounts.
There are 9 trace minerals and 6 macrominerals. Someone their mic open.
Can we check that all mics are muted, please? Trace minerals aids in the function of the brain and nerve tissues.
Remember, guys, it is always important to eat a balanced diet. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a stalled ox, and hatred therewith. Proverbs 15, verse 17. Thank you.
And these are our resources. And I hope that you have learned something from this presentation today.
And any
Questions or comments?
That was awesome.
Well done, everyone. Dr. Lamley, where's your heart? Be still, my heart. Very good
My heart is
presentation.
racing too. That was great.
Praise God. Very well done. I would say you guys did so well. I have no questions. I would give you an A plus, 105% bonus. Dr. Lamley?
She's coming. Her phone just died, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, that was good. You come on,
Sneak
beautiful. You know what? I just had to wait, let everybody say their piece so that I won't seem as if I'm biased.
No, you can't. You can't help yourself this time. This was just awesome.
Yeah, it was beautiful. So I was about to ask, but I see the answer in there already. I was going to ask, didn't you just feel as if you just sit down there and just listen to them and just listen to them go over and over? You know, you could just sit and listen. But I see the comment already, you know.
All right.
Yes. Beautiful guys, you did well. It is a wonderful way to conclude. Wonderful way.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Somebody else raised their hand.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, it's the first time I've gotten good evening everyone to really thank. I've heard her voice before, and I was just captivated. I mean, it took me aback. It's like you'd have to take my pulse to see if I'm still alive, but I was really transcended to higher levels. Thank you both for your presentation. It was well put together. It's nice to know a little child can lead us.
Amen.
Yes, very much
All
so.
right, cool, cool.
Yes, yes. You guys
You're
work so
welcome.
well
you're
together.
welcome. Two people has raised their hand now.
Okay, you are the moderator, so you will invite them. You can tell.
Here, Arena has.
Okay.
Auntie Arena, you can unmute.
Hello, good evening. Good
Hello.
evening. Hi, I can't resist but saying I really and truly enjoy the presentations. Athalia and Attilla, you really blew me away. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dynamic duo.
You are welcome.
The next person can unmute.
There's another person. Athalia, you saw the comments that John made. She said her sister called her to do something and she could not leave. She just had to stay put.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Thank you. My mom raised her hand and two other people.
Okay. You will tell who you are unmuting.
I will unmute the first person in line.
And that is?
I can't see.
All right. Brother Rose.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I I I was doing a little bit, a little bit busy, but then when I heard who was gonna present, I just had to just stay put, hold my chair, don't move. One of the things that I observed, there was a lot of research, and they didn't even use all the information that they have. More information was on the screen than what they actually go through, and
Mm.
that is and they did excellent. It's as if they were working with some time and they ensure that they get in as much as they can without even covering all their material. But we get the entire presentation was so good, and the voice projection is as if this little girl is just a professional. It was just excellent. I would just sit here and just absorb both of you. And you can see that you put some work in it, and there were no clashes. It was just well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. The next person can unmute in line.
Mommy, you can go ahead.
All right, proud mama, it is your time.
Oh, yes. Good evening, everyone.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, you. Good evening, everyone. Oh yes, I'm a proud mommy. Oh yes, I'm a proud mommy. Oh yes, I'm a proud.
There, there are two devices
Okay.
on.
Is it going? Okay. Is it going? Okay.
All right, let's mute Attila. Go ahead, Sister Diana. I've muted your children so you can go ahead and speak.
Unmute
Thank you.
yourself. Yes.
No, they have to do that. Okay, they have to turn off one. They have to turn down the volume of
Thank
one.
you very much.
Okay, great.
Yes.
I am very proud of them. They really sat there by themselves and do the work together. And I listened to them. But are you hearing me?
Yes,
Oh,
loud and
yes.
clear.
I'm not being heard. Are you
No,
hearing
we're
me?
hearing you. We're hearing you.
Hello?
We're not hearing
You're
Are you
not hearing us.
hearing me?
We are hearing you. Look if you're on your phone, look if it is on mute.
Hello?
Not on no on your speaker rather.
Mute your mic.
The speaker. Look if the
Are
speaker
you
is
hearing me now?
Yes, we're hearing.
Hello? Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm a very proud mom. I watch them practice and which a short time for the trainers as well.
I think you'll get more out of there. Right. Atilla, let her speak from your device. Yeah, you can turn on back your speaker now, Atilla. And while we are waiting with that, sister, who it was? Sister, let me see whose name it is. Oh, sorry. Sorry. About the go to this person. Yeah, go down. All right. So Sister Dolores Gooden asking me what are the benefits of spirulina. Now, Sister Dolores, if you know me well enough, you just give yourself an assignment. You're going to research what's the health benefit of spirulina, and you're going to be sharing it with God's people. And that's your assignment for tomorrow. Okay? Sister Dolores? Okay. Tomorrow you will share with us the health benefits of spirulina. All right, we're not able to get back on with our someone called it the dynamic duo. All right, they are there, but somehow we are not hearing them. But it is a beautiful way to end. It was well done. They have done well. And I say, thanks be to God. All of you have done well. You know, well, like me, you guys can't resist the voice of a child. Yeah, you couldn't. It's not only me. Okay, so we're really happy for the presentations that were done today and for the young people who finish off for us. All right. God bless you all. We will meet now tomorrow. Tomorrow is our final day. As a matter of fact, it should have been finished, but due to circumstances, we have extended it a little to this Sunday so that we can get the other presentations in, so that our classes are officially ending tomorrow. We will be looking at planning for the graduation for the November group as soon as they are finished their the tests, the quizzes. We had some challenge with that. All right. Um, some have already been loaded, so you can check that out later. You can go actually, yeah, and see those that are on the platform. You can work on those. All right. Tomorrow we begin at what time it was? 9 o'clock, and we'll finish at 1. Okay. So we'll get in most those, especially our November people. We really want to take care of you. All right. Join us on our prayer band tomorrow morning. Thank you, Sister Cleo. Oh, prayer band is the most wonderful thing. Ah, my goodness. Prayer mountain. You have that experience of being on the mountaintop. If you have not yet done it, there is a link in the chat. Please be with us tomorrow. All right. Will the morning prayer meeting continue after the training? Yes, it will. Yes. Yes, we are not stopping that one. All right. Prayer mountain is there to stay. There are two parts that is there on Friday evening and Sabbath afternoon. So after the training is finished, we'll have prayer mountain. Every Friday evening we still meet for Vesper. During that time, we normally do a spiritual aspect, and on Sabbath afternoon we do a health presentation. So that will remain for still, okay. But during the week would have been cut off. All right. Any help that anyone needs, it will be through the chats. We will take up anything that has to be done. Yeah, as an answer for and log on this morning. Oh, beautiful, Jan. That's beautiful. You just want a person to come one time on Prayer Mountain, and that's it. You just give each person, please give an invitation, because as soon as you give them one time, you can send it to any of the groups that you're in. Let them come, because they only need to come one time, and the rest will be history. I put it to you that God has blessed this prayer ministry to be of such a great source of inspiration for his children. All right, so looking forward to seeing you there tomorrow. Okay, we are going to close off. It has been a long day, and we just ask for God's blessing on everyone. Attilla?
After Lamley, we just had connection issues.
Yes, my dearest, I realize that. Okay, you had a closing remarks that you wanted to give?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I just want to say thank you, everyone. I was just giving everybody a chance to speak while I'm grinning over here, and of them, I'm really proud of them, and I watch them do their work together and practice, and so to deliver so well, I am proud. But I did have a question for them. Um,
Oh Lord.
I know of someone with an illness called juvenile polyposis syndrome. Do you think that the individual would lack any of the trace minerals?
Juvenile polyposis syndrome. A juvenile polyposis syndrome, I know that is a issue where it is like of this tissue. And the reason why they call it juvenile is whether it can be the stage of the sickness, or where is it the stage of it's like the level is not that profound or widely researched. But because this is in the tissue, yes, it can be that the person has a deficiency in one of the trace minerals, but we'd have to do some research to know which one to say specifically they will be lacking of. with the molly they no more. Because they know that it has to be a cause. But so I would say yes, they would have it seems like they have some deficient in one of them.
I have a question for you guys. You can unmute or type in the chat. You will get an A plus or a B or a C.
What is the question?
So
Go ahead, my darling. We're listening.
so the question is, do you remember what dementia means?
Yes, I remember.
Type it in the chat. She said type it in the chat. All right, you get either an A or a C. That's the only thing she's giving.
Yeah. I know is hot.
J. Allen, very good.
J. I know you get A plus. And Rarine and Auntie Rarina gets a B.
Why Auntie Rowena get a B? Maybe I'm going to get a B because it's wrong.
Why did she get a B, Athalia?
Because she was the second person who said memory loss.
Okay, so the first one got an A plus, right?
Yes.
Okay, I get it now. So there can only be one A plus, right?
Yes.
Right. Everybody else have to get something below that. All right. They were supposed to do it quickly enough, and they would have gotten the A plus. Isn't that so?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I agree, my dearest. I agree. So everybody below,
You're welcome,
J. Allen.
J. Allen.
All right, J. Allen, you earn yourself an A plus. So everybody below her, you got a B. You got a B. Good question, and that's a nice word. So I do not. Go ahead, my baby. Go ahead. I think you have connectivity problem again. All right, never mind. No.
Dr. Lamley?
Yes?
Everyone, I just need your attention and your patience for a little bit. Attila, I'm really proud of you and your sister. And I have a friend who is going to share a testimony. Your mom shared a testimony about going to the doctor's visit with you. And Sister Diane, I think you needed to be encouraged. And if you all would listen, my friend, she'll introduce herself, tell you a little bit about what she does,